Hey everyone, welcome back. So the question still remains, what's the future of Xbox going to look like? With Phil Spencer gone, Sarah Bond gone, Matt Booty, he's just there as a yes man, and this new CEO of Xbox, Asha Sharma. Look, I already told you how I feel about her, and look, I can only judge her by what she says and what her resume is. Okay, I mean, I don't know the lady personally, but okay, I can just tell you based on her resume, you all know how I feel. Based on the answers that she gave on the questions that were asked from Windows Central journalist, the way she answered the questions, right? All of that I already gave you my feedback on that. Now I could be wrong about her. Okay, she's under a lot of fire. There's no question about it. I mean, she's not being welcomed in with wide arms open, like the Creed song, with wide arms open, will you come in my side? you know, she's not being welcomed. Let's just put it that way. And it's not just me that's talking negatively about her. I mean, she's under a lot of fire, man, under a lot of pressure from like hardcore Xbox supporters, from a lot of people. And that's because it has nothing to do with, I'm sure she's a nice person. It's not to do with her personality. I'm sure she's a nice person. It has to do with the fact that, yeah, you're a pretty face, but are you the right person for the job? That's what people are upset about. I'm sure she's a nice person, all right? Because I already talked about her. I want to get off this subject because I want to talk about other stuff that's important regarding the Xbox, the questions regarding Xbox. I already like made a video talking about her. Okay, people are you know not being like hard on her and being mean on her because she's some kind of a terrible person or whatever. No, I'm sure she's a nice person. All right, I'm sure she's very pleasant. I'm sure she's very nice. But she needs to understand when they look at your resume and they see that you have zero experience with gaming, that you worked only at AI division, creating AI bots, which I can't stand AI bots, AI agents, and then you also worked at helping something with a Home Depot and helping something with like using AIs for Home Depot, using AI for DoorDash, like so it can make it easier for DoorDash and Home Depot when people fill in the order or searching for certain things. So she was all about AI. Every single aspect of her experience has been, whether it's Home Depot, DoorDash, or whether it's the real estate, anything, any kind of business that she was entrepreneuring, she used AI. So when people look at that and they're going to say, well, every single job she has done has been injected with AI. So I have to judge her. We all have to judge her based on her resume. If you're going to hire somebody, look at their resume. What is your resume, right? So you guys know how I feel about her. But I'm sure she's a nice person, all right? But you're just not fit for the job, lady. I mean, what is your resume? AI, and that's the last thing we want is AI, okay? And we have to judge you based on that. I mean, if it was somebody like Jack Trent or Peter Moore, let's say they brought Peter Moore back, the guy from 360, Xbox 360, we would be all excited. Hey, they brought back Peter Moore or Jack Trent from PlayStation, hypothetically. You know, even Sean Layden, let's say they hired, which would never happen, they hired Sean Layden or Jack Trent, right? Or Peter Moore, let's say they brought back Peter Moore. we would be all super excited. Oh my God! Peter Moore used to work for Xbox 360, and he also worked for EA. So yeah, man, we're in good hands here. Uh, that would be different. People would be like, okay, that's a good replacement. But Asha Sharma, right? Your entire um, experience has been building AI agents, building AI, and every company that you partnered with and work with, whether it's Home Depot or DoorDash or real estate, you always create AI to help. So we're thinking, well, you're definitely certainly going to inject AI on the Xbox as well, and whatever this new console is, this hybrid PC Xbox, whatever this is, because Sarah Bond wouldn't tell us exactly what it is, top secret. Well, and then your interview, which I did a video on yesterday, your interview, um, the way you answered those questions was rebellion, courage, try something new that's never been tried before. We're not looking for that. We're not looking for rebellion. We're not looking for try something new that has never been tried before. Have a courage to try something new. Go where no one has gone before. I mean, listen, it's not Star Trek, all right? Look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're just simply asking for exclusives, and I already said this. This is nothing complicated. If I was elected CEO of Xbox, here's what I would say to Satya. Satya, this is not a complicated problem, and it doesn't need to be complicated. Just keep it simple. Give people exclusives only on Xbox, and then day one releases on Game Pass, and you can only play it on Game Pass. You can't play it nowhere else. Then people won't mind paying $30 for Game Pass. They will say, well, I can only play it, on Game Pass, or I can just buy it. But at least I have a choice to try it with a Game Pass before I buy it. Keep it simple and make a console that utilizes only on Xbox exclusives. And yes, even Sony will be scared. Even Sony will say, uh-oh. Even Nintendo will be, uh-oh. Okay? Keep it simple. There's nothing here to think about. If all of these games were only on Xbox, see these games behind me? Forza Horizon 6, Kiln, Fable, Beast, Reincarnation, Mixtape. If all of these were exclusives only on Xbox, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. People will say, hey, I have a reason to buy an Xbox. Hey, if I want to play Forza Horizon 6, only on Xbox. If I want to buy, if I want to play these games, only on Xbox. And I do mean only on Xbox. Like, you can't even play it on a PC. It's only on Xbox. Then people say, well, now I have a reason to buy this console. Just keep it simple. This is nothing complicated. People want exclusives. I mean, what's the whole point of a console? The whole point of a console, it's exclusives. You don't have to be a brain scientist. You don't have to be a heart surgeon or some sort of a guy from Yale or Harvard to figure this out. It's very simple. Exclusives. Even my old ass, I'm 47 years old, knows that it's all about exclusives. Anyone who has any idea about gaming as much as me, anyone who has spent 40 plus years with video games would understand that. Exclusives mean everything. Now, I have other hobbies in my life, of course, but gaming has always been there, part of me. Okay, I don't want people to think that it's just, I'm just some geek gamer. No, I was a bad boy, okay? I was a bad boy. I was a naughty boy, all right? But I'm old now, but yeah, gaming has always been, part of my life. So I know what I'm talking about. And when I say this, I think I speak for a majority when I say this. Exclusives. So, look, I already spent another 10 minutes talking about her. Look, you guys know how I feel about her. Now, as I said previously, everyone deserves a fair shake. Phil Spencer will still be there till October, and officially in October he will leave. And then she will be on her own, managing everything. So let's see what she does by September 2027. I think by next year, September 2027, I think we'll have a pretty good idea what she has done. Is she using AI to implement this new Xbox, new user interface? Is she implementing AI, in different ways? We'll find out. We'll find out what she's doing. But for right now, I can only go by what her resume is and what she has spoken about. Okay, I can only go by those facts. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope she proves all of us wrong. I want Xbox to be successful. But speaking of Xbox, now let's shift gears from Asha Sharma, which I already talked about her already 3 times. You know how I feel about her. Let's shift gears now to Xbox. Xbox, the future of Xbox. Where is Xbox going? Well, looking at these games like Forza Horizon 6, Fable, Beast of Reincarnation, Kiln, and Mixtape, obviously, these are, you know, good lineups of games, especially Forza Horizon 6 in Japan, I think will be a great hit. Fable will be a great hit, also made by Playground Games, which is Forza. I think these 2 games, uh, Forza Horizon 6 and Fable, there's no question about it, will be the key selling point of Game Pass. Those 2 games, Forza Horizon 6 and Fable, there's no question about it. These 2 games, day one release, obviously will help Game Pass subscription. There's no question about that. Um, Beast of Reincarnation, obviously I don't know much about it, but certainly it looks interesting. It's a Japanese role-playing game, like Final Fantasy. Uh, sure, this too will obviously help Game Pass subscription. Mixtape as well. This one, I guess it'll be a fun multiplayer game. But nonetheless, sure, it will help the subscription. But what about the future of Xbox? Well, the reason I'm showing you these games, the future of Xbox, as you can see, looks good, and I already spoken about that. Xbox, it's not dead, it's not dying, it's still here. Clearly, it's here. Just the fact that we have Forza Horizon 6 and Fable let you know, yeah, Xbox still here. But it's here in what kind of form? See, that's what I'm going to tell you. When I talk about the future of Xbox, I want you to understand. Yes, Xbox brand will be here. It's not going anywhere. But it'll be in different shape and form. It's already in a different shape and form. Like when you think of Xbox, you don't think about Xbox like a console. You think of Xbox as a uh, this. This is what you think about. You're thinking it's all of this, all of the above. It's my MetaQuest 3. It's my gaming laptop. It's my phone. It's my handheld device. It's my, PC. It's my cloud on a TV. And of course, the console, which is a choice. Uh, I think the consoles are still a good choice, a good convenience. You know, plug and play right away. I still think it's a good choice. But you don't need one. Remember, I use the word choice. Okay, so I use the word choice. So what does that mean? That means you don't need one. It's there, but do you really need it? Not really, because you have a choice. Like me, I'm not missing out. People say, "Oh, you trade in your Series X and S for Nintendo Switch 2. Are you missing out?" No, I'm not missing out. I might be missing out plug and play experience, but dude, I got a gaming laptop that can give me access to all of those games, and I can plug it into my ultra wide screen. Can you, plug in your Xbox Series X to ultra wide screen and have a ultra wide resolution with 244 hertz? Or I'm sorry, 144 hertz? I don't think so. Can you have frame generation and deep learning super sampling 4.0 with an ultra wide screen, 144 hertz or 244 hertz on an ultra wide screen? I didn't think so. Okay, so not only do I have a better resolution, better field of view, but I also have a better performance with a better graphics. So uh, technically, I'm not missing out. But what I'm missing out on is the simple plug and play of a console. That's the only like aspect of it that I'm missing out. But no, I mean, I don't regret like trading in my Series X and S. And getting a Nintendo Switch 2. Series X and S has served me well in the past 5 years or what, 6 years. Um, I don't regret it. I don't. Zero regrets because I don't need it because of this. That's where I'm. That's my whole point. What is Xbox? Well, what is the future of Xbox? Xbox. You have to think of Xbox not as a console. You have to think of Xbox as a like Netflix or Amazon Prime. You look at Netflix, it's even on your remote control. Everywhere you look, it's Netflix. Netflix on your phone, Netflix on your on your cable service, Netflix on your cellular subscription. If you want to have an extra Netflix, whatever, 12 months free, subscribe to us. You want to get a T-Mobile, get the Netflix included. It's like it's everywhere. Amazon Prime and Netflix, it's everywhere. It's injected everywhere. So that's what you have to think of. Xbox is like Netflix and Amazon Prime. It's everywhere. It's injected everywhere. But you do have a choice to choose where you want to play, how you want to play, which I think it's a good thing. The console, it's an option, but it's not necessary one. I still get a lot of Xbox fans telling me, I still love my Xbox. I said, that's fine and dandy, but it's not a necessary one for me. Because on my gaming laptop, I can, my gaming laptop is powerful, it's portable, I can take it with me. And it's actually weighs less than your console, than the Xbox. Xbox is heavy, Series X. I can take my gaming laptop, plug it into my TV, and I'm good to go. Get my Bluetooth controller right here, I'm good to go. Okay? And I have far better performance, deep learning, super sampling, faster, better. I can play these games in a much better, higher resolution, better performance, ray tracing, right? Advanced ray tracing with deep learning, super sampling at 120 hertz on my LG OLED, right? So, um, but that's for me, because I already have a gaming laptop that's powerful than Series X. But if you're someone who don't have a powerful PC and you have an Xbox Series X, what I'm trying to tell people is, if you're happy with your Xbox Series X, that's fine and dandy. But don't tell me that I need it, because I don't. That's all I'm saying. You know, yeah, convenience of plug and play of Xbox console, sure, I understand that. I completely understand that. But it's not a necessary for me to have the console. And this is what I was saying earlier. Okay, that's what needs to change. If I'm the new CEO of this brand, here's what I would fix. And there's nothing here that needs to be complicated. And I don't know why all these CEOs and Matt Booty and Sarah Bond and Phil Spencer and now Asha Shara and Satya, why they're making it complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated. You know what people want. Give them what they want. And what is it they want? What they always wanted. Ask yourself a question. What made the Xbox successful? When Dwayne Johnson and Bill Gates showcased the original Xbox in 2001, it was the summer of 2001 on E3 show. What made it special? What was the one exclusive that made it special? What is that? Come on. I'll help you out. Halo Combat Evolved. It was the Halo Combat Evolved. It was that one exclusive, and many other exclusives that came after that. Then Xbox 360, what made it so special? Of course, sure. Halo 2, of course. And Gears, but it was Gears. Sure, having Halo 2 certainly helped, but it was really Gears. Gears of War. Gears of War. It was really Gears of War. I think Halo 2 also came out on the original Xbox. It was Gears of War. And all the other exclusives that came out. But it was Gears. Original Xbox, it was Halo Combat Evolved. Xbox 360 was Gears. Exclusives do matter. I said this, I don't know how many times, I'll keep saying this. So, this is nothing complicated. This doesn't have to be complex subject. This doesn't have to be, oh God, what do we do? Let's look at the equation X, Y, and Z. Let's make it complex. There's no reason to make this as complicated. It doesn't need to be complicated. It's simple. Go back to the drawing board of what made this brand successful. But the problem is Satya doesn't want Xbox to go in that direction. He wants Xbox to go in a different direction. And that's why he hired this girl, Asha Sharma. He could have hired Peter Moore, but he's like, nah, we don't need to bring those old dinosaurs, because then he would have kept Phil Spencer. So then why get rid of Phil Spencer? Some people think that he was fired. I don't think he was fired. I think he just... Here's what I think. Maybe I need to make a separate video on that. But yeah, I'll make a separate video on that. Because we're already like 20 minutes into this one, 21 minutes. Satya, clearly, it's obsessed with AI. And because he invested a lot of money on AI. And Bill Gates is all about AI. So they're heavily invested in AI. Okay, so Satya wants to impress Bill Gates. Satya wants to impress Bill Gates' investors into Microsoft. And Satya wants to heavily invest into AI. Anything AI, I will heavily invest. And I think that's not even a matter of an opinion anymore. I think that's just a matter of fact. What I'm just saying right now, it's a matter of fact. It's not a matter of opinion. This is a fact. Okay, so it doesn't surprise me that he hired Asha Sharma. Oh, she's an AI girl. Oh, this is perfect. This is what I was looking for. And an extra bonus, she happened to be my kind, my people, Hindu. Not that ethnicity has anything to do with it, but hey, he was like, hey man, this is perfect. Not only is she an AI girl, and I'm an AI guy, and we're both Hindu. This is like, you couldn't make this any more perfect. It's like a perfect marriage. For him, it's like a perfect marriage. So, but the main reason he hired her is because of AI. Obviously, ethnicity has nothing to do with it. It was the fact that she's an AI person, her reputation, her entrepreneuring of creating these AI companies, building these AI agents. This all plays in perfectly to Satya needs. And Satya needs are, we need someone who is going to push this whole AI, artificial intelligence narrative. I mean, AI is everywhere now. They're even now talking about creating AI robots, and the military is looking into some companies around the nation. Yes, the United States military is looking into certain patents of AI robots. Yeah, I mean, Skynet is coming, dude. It's like James Cameron was right. Jim Cameron was right. Even Michael Biehn talked about this. Like, yeah, and in the Terminator, he says, not for another 40 years. His character, Kyle Reese, says, not for another 40 years. And Jim Cameron said, well, 40 years. And here we are, 40 years later. Well, AI is a reality. It's not even like, oh. They even have their own social networking, AI agents talking within each other, man. Having conversations with each other. We're already there. Okay, I didn't want to talk about this AI thing because it's listen, the genie's out of the box. It's too late. Okay? The Titanic has hit the iceberg. It's too late. Now we can have discussions and about the AI all day long and have podcasts about AI and talk about it and waste our oxygen and our energy. Okay, fine. If you want to do that, fine and dandy. But I'm telling you, the genie's out of the box. It's over. Pandora box has been opened. it's you can't stop this. It's going to evolve. It's going to happen. Enjoy the Skynet. Okay. I don't know when, but it'll happen. Hopefully, it won't happen until. Hopefully, it happens when I'm gone, so I don't have to endure the insanity. You know. So look, Xbox is different. Future of everything is different. It's not just Xbox. The future of gaming is different. Everything's different, man. You look at PlayStation. PlayStation's different. You look at Xbox is different. You look at Nintendo, it's different. Everything's moving in a different direction. And what the future is going to be, it's going to be different. So people need to understand, the gaming that we used to know, that we were so accustomed to from back in the days, that is gone. All this, I'm a Sega Genesis guy, I'm a Nintendo guy, or I'm a PlayStation guy, I'm an Xbox guy, I'm a Dreamcast guy, all of that stuff doesn't mean anything. It used to mean something 40 years ago. I'm an Atari guy. I'm an Atari Jaguar guy. I'm a Sega Genesis guy. I'm an SNES guy. I'm a Sega Saturn guy. I was a Sega Saturn guy. I love Sega Saturn. I'm a Nintendo 64 guy. All of that shit doesn't mean anything anymore. I'm a PlayStation 2 guy. PlayStation 2 was huge. Juggernaut. One of the best consoles ever made, in my opinion. PlayStation 2. But those were the old days, okay? Everything's available everywhere. We just watched State of Play. Did you see one single PlayStation exclusive? No. What did you see? Timed exclusive, like Death Stranding 2. There's a new Returnal from House Marquee. Then you will look like a Returnal type game. Candy Crush Returnal. Forgot the name of it. Made by House Marquee developers. It's only timed exclusive. It's coming to PC as well. Like Returnal, it's on PC. So everything's coming to PC. So we're living in a different gaming industry, different time. And I know this video is about half an hour, but hopefully you understand something in this video. Hopefully you realize something when you finish watching this video. That this is not just a matter of opinion. Okay, before I end this video, everything that I just mentioned here, it's not just a matter of opinion. If it was a matter of opinion, then you could easily dismiss everything I just said. This is a matter of fact. And sooner or later, you guys will have to wake up from that amnesia, and you will have to understand, being a fanboy of any brand, it's pointless. It is stupid. It's pointless and stupid. Really is. This is why I make fun of ponies, make fun of Xbox shills, sad Xbox shills. This is why I make fun of Nintendo fanboys, Master Race, PC Master Race. Don't you love these PC Master Race guys? Oh my God, they can't wait to brag about the. I was gonna say something else, but I don't want to get demonetized. They can't wait to show you their little PP, their little PC Master Race PP. And how powerful their little PP is on a PC Master Race. Listen, it's all pointless. It's all stupid and pointless, all this fanboyism. But maybe there's something good that comes out of this. I'll say this. If anything, look, there's always a silver lining. Everything that I look at, I look at it like, well, where's the silver lining? Okay, so I look at the silver lining, and the silver lining is, that's it, no more fanboys. Because what's the point? If you say I'm a Sony fanboy, people are like, oh, I can play your games on PC, I don't care. I'm a Nintendo fanboy. Well, I can play your Nintendo games on a PC emulator. I have my powerful PP down there. PP Master Race. And then I'm an Xbox fanboy. I can play your games anywhere. Even on the MetaQuest 3. So, welcome to the future. It'll be different. But I personally believe that the gaming industry, it's boring. Even the movies, like every movie trailer starts with the same ridiculous synthesizer zombie music. Pum 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 pum, pum 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 pum, pum 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 pum. Everything's boring. Everything's like trash. The movies are trash. TV shows are trash. Um, well, maybe one TV show that I've been watching lately. It's really good. Resident Alien. It's a pretty good TV show, but that's an old TV show. Resident Alien. It's been out for a while, like a few years back. Um, but everything else is just garbage. The video games that are coming out are garbage. Even the music that's coming out is garbage. And movies are garbage. I was watching the trailer for Mortal Kombat. It's just garbage. Everything's garbage, man. Nothing is original. Everything's kind of generic. It just everything. I look this. I'm depressed because it just reminds me that I'm old right now. That's people say, why so depressed? Because I look around and see what's going on, man. Jesus Christ, man. Like, pull a plug on me, man. Just pull the plug right now on me, man. This is gonna get worse and worse, man. It's just like nothing feels original. Even this banana doesn't taste good. And then you got people and their phony, talking to you through their phony teeth, their implants and their phony eye contacts, and their phony hair plugs and their phony tan and their phony diet and their, everything's so phony. Everyone's talking phony to you. Everything's fake. Everyone's fake. Everyone's about themselves. Look at me. Look at my ass. Look at my tits. Look at me. Look how me. Look at me. Just me, me, me. All eyes on me. Listen to me. Blah blah blah. Man, dude. At this point, I would hope that aliens would abduct me and take me. Like that guy Travis Walton. Dude, can I be Travis Walton, please? Hey, I'll volunteer. Oh shit, I'll even pay. Pick me up. Pick me up and take me away. Seriously. At this point, like, yo, aliens, pick me up and take me away. As long as I can breathe, put me in some kind of incubator or whatever, or some kind of room where I can watch movies, play video games, whatever. Just take me away. Take me away. No, seriously, I would be like if I was to see an alien, I would give it a hug. Oh, come here. I would be happy to see an alien. I would give it a hug and kiss it. I would say, mwah, thank you to rescue me finally out of here. Thank you. Because don't you just feel the same way, man? Everything is just like, it's almost like it's coming to an end. Like, it's almost like the world's coming to an end. Everything's just so wrong and upside down. Everything just sucks, man. Like, you don't feel good about anything. You wake up, especially with phony and fake people lying to you, talking to you, and bullshitting you and patronizing you. And why? For absolute no goddamn reason. Because they want to lie. I don't know why they want to lie. And they think that you can't see that they're lying. It's just everything's so phony. Everything's so fake. Like the entire society, everything's just so phony and fake. And gaming doesn't feel good. Maybe Grand Theft Auto 6, like, I don't know. But Grand Theft Auto 6 is the mimicking of our society. That's the only good thing about the Grand Theft Auto 6, because Grand Theft Auto 6 Rockstar mimics our society. And it's sad. And it's depressing. And it's the reality. Everything that you will see on Grand Theft Auto 6, it's based on reality. It's mimicking the reality. So that's the sad part about the Grand Theft Auto 6. And hopefully it'll come out this year. That's probably the only good game that's coming out. And Ace Combat. I'm looking forward to two games. Ace Combat 8 and Grand Theft Auto 6. Yeah. Well, actually, 3 games. I'm sorry. I do love Japan, so Forza Horizon 6, Forza Horizon, Fable, I don't know. We'll see. I was never a big Fable guy, but I'll play it anyway, because it's part of Game Pass. But, I would say Forza Horizon 6, Grand Theft Auto 6, and Ace Combat 8. As far as Fable, sure, you can put Fable in there. So 4 games, whatever. Forza Horizon 6, Grand Theft Auto 6, Ace Combat 8, and Fable. Those 4 games, and that's pretty much it. I don't know about the First Light, the First Light, James Bond. I don't know. Where's the demo? Resident Evil Requiem. Where's the demo? Like, you're not giving me a demo. I'm supposed to just take your word for it that it's a masterpiece. You paid those reviewers. You gave them a free copy, and I'm supposed to just trust you that it's a masterpiece. I don't think so. Give me a demo, and I'll let you know if it's a masterpiece. Like, it's almost like you're trying to sell me a car. Hey, I cannot let you drive this car. You just have to trust me. You just have to trust me. This car is the best car ever, but I can't let you drive it. What's that? What's that? What's that all about, right? Anyway. All right, this video is really long, 35 minutes, close to 36 minutes. But there's so much I need to get off my chest. There's so much I wanted to say. And I think this video pretty much spells it all out. How I feel about the gaming, how I feel about everything, what I think about Asha Sharma, what I think about the Xbox, where the Xbox is going. And this same is true for PlayStation and Nintendo. Welcome to the new world. Movies, TV shows, how I feel about the entertainment industry. Welcome to the new age of AI. Welcome to the new age of and as far as AI, listen, it's over. The Pandora box has been opened. You can't put that Humpty Dumpty back together again. It's over. It's too late. It's too late. Okay? This is not even a matter of opinion. This is just a matter of fact. The Pandora box has been opened. What happens when you open the Pandora box? That's it. It's over. There's nothing you can do about it. Enjoy the freak show. Enjoy the freak show, or I don't know, live in the woods. But living in the woods, that's a whole other challenge as well. Okay? All right, well, there you have it. That's yours truly, Mr. 4K, Mr. Underrated, Mr. Underappreciated. I should change my channel name to Mr. Underrated and Underappreciated. I feel like I'm totally underrated and totally underappreciated, man. I've been doing this for 12 years, man. I'm like, where's all these people watching? Where's everyone, all these people telling me how much they like my channel, how much they like what I do. Where's all these people, man? Where's all these phonies? Exactly. It's what they are, phonies. Like, where are you? Where's everyone? Where's everyone? Where's everyone to help, to support, to help me grow, to help to grow this channel? Where's everyone? Exactly. Yeah. A lot of phonies out there, man. Plus, there's a lot of AI bots on top of that. That's the problem. I'm not getting any genuine human beings. If there were any genuine human beings, it would be different. But the problem is, if I do get some human beings, they're a bunch of assholes, a bunch of pricks who don't like me. And then you got AI bots on top of that who also don't like me, which is created by assholes who don't like me, creating these AI agents to be adjacent to my channel. So, yeah, just wonderful. Can't complain. Everything's just great. Everything's just perfect. All right, well, that's it. I think I said enough. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Happy Friday. And happy weekend. Happy Friday and happy weekend.